Coimbra on the XR today. It's a beautiful day today, so I'm going to hit the trails, namely the Rushendon mudflats, Coimbra. It's not too far from me. It's sort of an illegal playground really for the pit bike boys. Hopefully they'll all be either in school or in work. They won't be there today with any luck. Because the police do visit this little spot. You're not allowed there, but people turn a blind eye to it, you know. It's one of those places where it's sort of semi-tolerated until it gets too bad, and then the police come. I don't think they'll worry too much about an old boy on a little 125. So these have the CG engines, these little XRs. It's a nice sweet little engine. So I've had a little tink about with the carburettor and got it running a bit better. Like the tick over's a bit better now. Doesn't stall anymore. So this is the infamous Rushendon. Probably the worst part of the Isle of Sheppey. Look at this, look. See that? That's what you get in Rushendon. Hooligans on pit bikes and motocrossers and sarons, all riding illegally. Yeah, so look at the gates. Know this, know that, but we are going to go over here. Oh shit. Oh, can't we get around? Crap. That's made it awkward, hasn't it? Cool, they really don't want people over here anymore, do they? So what I'm going to do, I think, is go back the other way, go back via the bridge. So this has got lovely suspension on it, this little XR. Well, they filled in all the big potholes. The footrests aren't very comfortable to stand up on. Yeah, it's quite a scenic little spot. It used to be an old wharf, you know, they used to dock the ships here. There was a railway, little railway used to run along here. They called this the coal washer, so I suppose all the coal came in from here. For the power station, not the power station, there used to be a steelworks, which is now defunct. I suppose the coal was for that, but that's long gone, like most industry. Yeah, I used to come up here quite a bit. I used to have a gas 300 enduro bike. Used to come blasting up here when I was younger and fitter. So we want to avoid the puddles if we can. because I don't want to get wet and I don't want to have to clean the bike. So that over there is Dead Man's Island. I tried to walk there once, had a very creepy experience. Have you got time? And I'll tell you the story of it. Okay. So I walked over there on a day like this, hot and sunny. Quite a long way, all the way from the bridge. Along the coast there. Dead Man's Island's there. It's separated by a muddy channel, so you can't actually walk onto Dead Man's Island. But I got there, the sky went black and it went dark. It was like an eclipse of the sun. The temperature dropped about 20 degrees and it was spooky as hell. And I tripped over something as I was walking along. I was beginning to get cold feet and I'm thinking about going back. I tripped over something and I looked down and for all the world it looked like a body buried and just the top of it showing, like the body of a small child or a baby. And I looked, I nearly ran then when I saw that, but I looked closer and it was a doll that had been buried, a big doll about this big, just the top. It was laying flat, face up, with just the top part of it showing, and man, didn't it look like a body. That scared the bejesus out of me. And it was hideous. It's like the whole experience. The hairs on the back of my neck were bristled. So I made a quick escape for home, and I got back. There's a gate about there somewhere. I climbed over the gate, and all of a sudden the sun came out and it got warm again. It was like a switch had been flicked. So I'm never going to go to Dead Man's Island again. The bloody place is cursed. So that's the story of Dead Man's Island. Let that be a lesson to you. Now I'm going to fly the drone over it. Oh Christ, I don't think so. I'd probably lose it, wouldn't I? If I took the drone over there, it would make it, I think. But I wouldn't get it back, would I? Yeah, it rides these trails lovely. I've been over here on the Cub and you have to go really slowly and carefully because it just destroys the suspension. But this just soaks it up beautifully. I could charge along here if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. No heroics when I'm on my own. Because I nearly ended up in the drink before once over here on my gas. I come flying down here. Must have been doing 50 miles an hour. And I got cross-rutted and went down big time. Went over this bank just here, actually, somewhere here. Over that bank. I thought I was going to end up in the drink. And the throttle got stuck wide open and I was stuck underneath it. So the wheel was going round at 50 miles an hour with my legs underneath it. So we don't want a repeat of that. Cool. Went through a tiny little puddle and now I've got wet legs and feet. Would you believe it? So this is where it gets a bit dodgy, where the 4x4s have ruined it. This is rutty as hell and horrible. So I've got to make a decision, carry on or go back. I'll go on. I'm not going to give up. I'm not a giver-upper. See how deep the ruts are. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle on the cub along here. Yeah, this is alright because it's got nice high foot pegs. Yeah, the 4x4 boys have been over here and destroyed it. Yeah, some of the pit bike boys. Right. They probably think I'm a flaming copper or something with a white crash helmet. Because the police do come over here on, I think they got some DR350s. Well, they did have. I know some police forces have got Sarons. Road closed. So it's quite hot doing this with all this gear on. Look at those pipes there. There's a massive sewage works just to our left. I suppose that's the outfall for that. So you can see the bridge now. So they put these big steel posts up and concrete blocks to stop the 4x4s. Fortunately the bikes can get through. Yeah, so look at these, how deep these ruts are. So you can go along the top of the ridge, but that's rutted so badly. And it's got long grass on it, so you can't see where the ruts are. So this is the safer option. Yeah, these tyres aren't great. I've got some new tyres coming. Some sort of 50-50 trailie tyres. Hope the microphone's not picking up that rattly top box. That's really annoying me, that is. Rattle, rattle, rattle. And the damn thing's too small, I couldn't get my drone in it, so I had to have a backpack. Oh, I don't like wearing backpacks. Yeah, this is nice and easy going. No, go steady. God, it's tempting. I used to do a bit of motocross when I was a lad, but I haven't got the fitness now, that's the other thing. It's hard work, isn't it? Should we go up there? Let's go and have a look up here. See what sort of view we can get. There we are. Nice view of the bridge. So the bridge has just gone up to let these two yachts through. the old bridge. It's on its way down. Going really slowly. That's a little photo stop done. So there we are. Welcome to the Isle of Sheppey. Well, we never left the Isle of Sheppey. Well, I enjoyed that little excursion. It's always enjoyable doing that. Yeah, let's go home for a cup of tea. Off out again later to the Hook and Hatchet for the bike night on Tuesday. Free curry. Bring it on. Now we'll see you on the next one.